Don't do this at home. Hey guys, today we are smoking the 5 Vega A AAA. This is a more powerful version of the Series A that I reviewed before, and I have high hopes for it. It starts off with a Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper. The fillers are all Nicaraguan, coming from 3 different regions: Condega, Jalapa, and Esteli. It's a beautiful cigar to look at. Nice double cap at the top, a couple of small imperfections in that. Very toothy wrapper with very visible seams, but all very tight looking. Nice even pack throughout. Kind of a sharp, cedary barnyard aroma from it. Alright, let's take this foot band off here if we can. Oh, carefully peel it off so we don't damage the wrapper there. Okay, arm done. Let's get a cut. Kind of a peppery raisin pre-light draw. Leaves a little bit of pepper on the lips. And pretty good draw. Not too tight, not too loose. Okay, let's get lit. Medium to full body. The draw is perfect. It's just a touch on the tight side, just the way I like it. Nice and even. The predominant flavor, it's slightly sweet. Kind of a charred oak flavor. Not nearly as sweet as the regular 5 Vega A. Definitely a little heavier body. A little bit of spice coming through on the end of the finish. Like a black pepper spice kind of on the back of the tongue feeling there. That's what I'm getting so far. Smoke it down a little bit and check in as usual. About 15 minutes in, and we are starting off with a great looking ash and a good looking burn too. I think I misspoke earlier. I think we're actually closer to like a medium body, at least right now. And this thing has some great flavor to it. A couple of wood notes, some cedar, some oak, maybe a touch of nuttiness, I'm not sure. That slightly sweetness is still there, but it is slight. You know, it's not overwhelming, but it is there. About all I got so far. Just been focusing more on enjoying it really than trying to pick out other things to say about it. Still a great draw. Everything else is going fantastic, so we'll check in again soon. About 40 minutes in. Right around the halfway point, maybe a little bit past. Beautiful smoke, guys. This thing would still have an ash at least half the length of the stick right now if I hadn't just let it fall onto the ground. That made me really angry because it was a beautiful looking ash. Well, more to a medium full body, more velvety thick smoke now, and more sweetness than there was before. And a hint of cocoa. Still kind of oaky. Get a little bit of that cocoa now, and less pepper than there was in the first third for sure. And the finish is kind of smooth and silky now. So we'll check in probably one more time before I put it down. Here we go, guys. Good stick. Let's go over it once again. First third, we saw some slight sweetness, some oakiness, some cedar, and some nice spicy black pepper just at the end of the finish. Second third, more sweetness than was in the first third. Lots of that wood flavor. I'm having a hard time remembering. Very tired. Let's just skip to the third. The third third saw a little bit of buttery earthiness, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me because that's what I'm tasting right now because the finish is still lingering. And less sweetness than in the second third. Overall, really great stick. It started out kind of medium body, but it kind of builded a little bit. More towards the second third is when we saw some more of that medium to full bodied. At first it was kind of light and then built up a little bit, a little heavier. Just a touch of strength to the stick, not a whole lot. Excuse me. But overall, really good. You know, one of the better construction-wise that I've seen in a while. You know, really good burn. It's nice and even all the way through, and nice tight ash that, but for my clumsiness, would have held on for an extremely long time. And it's just kind of one of those things that it just sits in your mouth really well because it's so well constructed, very crisp, nice toothy wrapper on. I really liked that. I'm kind of rambling on, but overall, a great stick, one that you should try. I'd have to say I do think I probably prefer the regular A series from Five Vega. The AAA, like I just described, excellent stick. I think I prefer the other one a little bit more. My personal preference. Coincidentally, in the link below, which I will post in the description, you can pick up the regular Five Vega Series A from bestcigarprices.com. They do not have the AAA, so you'll have to look elsewhere for that. But if you're interested in the regular Five Vega A series, I'll post the link to my review for that one right up in this corner here. Both sticks very moderately priced for, you know, that really luxury feel of a high dollar stick for a really reasonable price. And I know a guy that's kind of his go-to budget cigar, and they're, I mean, for what you get, they're really reasonably priced. So another great stick from Five Vegas, and I've already said enough about it. Happy smoking, guys.